Hey guys, it's the 4K Lowdown coming to you live from my movie room. So I thought I'd take you on a tour of what I've got. So let's start off with the TV itself because that's kind of the important thing. And there's my reflection, which I don't want to show. But so I have a Vizio 65-inch TV. I have an LG ThinQ soundbar, Panasonic 4K Blu-ray player, surround sound speakers, and a nice subwoofer that shakes the floor when I play Dune, and I love it. So, as you can see, I've got some posters, I've got some Funkos, I've got all kinds of stuff up on the walls. But we'll start off with the movie collection, and I've got first this guy. This is my haven't seen yet shelf. So these are movies that I haven't seen that are on my list to watch as soon as possible. Then we move down and we start with my DVD collection. My DVD collection is around 4,600 or so. And these are just action movies on this shelf. We're going to skip this shelf because that is not DVDs. And we'll come over here. So we got some more Funkos and some posters there. And these are all TV series. Most of them are complete. Some of them are not. Then we've got some more posters, some more Funkos. The end of the TV series and the end of the action movies right there. Then the beginning and the completion of the animated movies that I have on DVD. And at the bottom, beginning the comedies. I'm going to go over here and more Funkos. Rest of the comedies. Move into stand-up comedians. And then sliding into drama. And at the bottom, we'll start the fantasy movies. And we're going to go. And we're walking. We come over here. And this little shelf here has the rest of my fantasy movies. And the beginning of my horror movies. Then we come to this. Hi, Romeo. That's my dog. This entire shelf here is all horror movies. From the well-known to the obscure. And then we come over here to this rack. And this rack is primarily, it's the end of the horror movies. Then sci-fi. And then thriller. At the bottom. Okay. Now we're going to start into Blu-Rays. So my Blu-Rays start here. These are my Steelbooks. And then we move on into my action. And then we go to the drawers. I thought it would be a good idea to put these in drawers. I'm going to try to do this without covering the lens. So I took the entertainment center that I had out and I bought 2 sets of dressers, thinking that this would be a good idea. And it wasn't, because the drawers have the little fake cardboard bottom and there's a weight limit on those. So I had to reinforce each drawer with plywood, but it ended up coming to okay. So start off, those are my animated movies on Blu-ray. Next drawer down is comedy. I don't generally buy a lot of comedy on Blu-ray just because I didn't need that definition. I'm good with laughing in grainy DVD 720p. So not a lot of comedy on Blu-ray. But still, what I got is distinguished. So going down to the bottom, these are my dramas. And as you can see, I'm not a big drama fan, but there are some dramas that I really like. And the ones that I didn't buy. So, moving right along, now we're coming to the fun part. We have the beginning of the fantasy section. So, comic book movies, magic, swords and sorcery, all that stuff qualifies as fantasy movie for me. So we have 1, 2. If it's based on a book, a fiction book, I also put it in here. And 2.5. So that top row there is the rest of the fantasy. Then we start with my horror movies. Again, horror is my biggest genre. So those are all horror there. And then we come up here and we have more horror movies. And we come here and we have still more horror movies. Yay. Bottom drawer here is all science fiction. And the top drawer here is all science fiction. Now I move this around so this is not going to look as good, but the thriller section, I just have this bottom drawer here because I'm going to move sci-fi down. And the very bottom drawer is the rest of my thrillers. For a total of around 1,600 Blu-ray. All right, now we go over here. And these are my 4Ks. The Motel Hell and the Streets of Fire, those are just for display. Those are Blu-ray. But Total Recall and RoboCop I just bought recently, so those start the 4Ks. The next shelves here are 4Ks that are not Steelbook. There's 4 shelves of that. And then the bottom 6 shelves are all 4K Steelbooks. Let's get down there and show off Unbreakable and Resident Evil there at the bottom. So, and again, more Funkos. So I have more posters over here. This is my office. And I have my 47-inch monitor, just in case I want to watch a movie in here. And then I wanted to show the Funkos here on the top. I don't know if you can see them all, and you probably can't, because it's really bright coming in. Then up in the corner, I have my Showdown in Little Tokyo and Black Eagle. Coming over here, I have Now You See Me 2, King Arthur, Constantine, Conjuring 2, Insidious, and Cabin in the Woods, Ferris Bueller, Battle Los Angeles, Serenity, and Star Trek Beyond. And my last 2 posters here are Forbidden Kingdom and Ninja Assassin. Plus you saw those, Red, Kick-Ass, Suicide Squad, and Losers. So that's it. That's my movie room. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Love to see your comments, and take care. Have a great day.